What's up, Eric? What's up, Craig? Hey, guys. I am behind today. I'm just trying to catch up really fast here before we start. What's up, Dwayne? How's it going, man? John Jefferson. Yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, that's part of our bounty tonight. David, what's up? Almost done updating this. I'll just have to do the rest later. What's up, Devin? Get my calculator out here. Yes, we're still too short on the mixer, Kyle. I'm about to pull it up right now. If you want one, I'll reserve one for you. I'm just making sure I do all this. Yeah, you got it, Kyle. I'll put you down on the 31st spot. Gotta update this. We'll get rolling in just like 2 or 3 minutes here, guys. I'm hoping to get Series 25 for Wednesday. That all depends on how much I can get done tomorrow and if anything pops up for my job tomorrow. Where is it? The hockey jersey right here. So we got Derek taking both those. And then Brad took the other one on the post. He was trying to clean them both up, but I think you beat him to it, Kyle, on one of them. So that works out for us. Let me copy this list here. We're going to run randoms here at the start of the stream so you guys can try to trade. Give you a little time to trade if we want. So Kyle and Brad taking the last two. Perfect. Okay. I updated the one page here. Let's do this and bring it down to here. I couldn't catch up today, guys. I'm almost ready here. Just gonna get the names written on here and then we're good to go. And I still need to congratulate the Masters winners. I believe it was Mike got first. Jeff S., you took second with Oberg. That was a pretty good finish for him. And then by way of tie, because everyone else played poorly, Lee Westwood got third, and that's Joseph. So let's get the names written here. I'll share my screen, and let's get rolling. The bounties tonight, since we're not doing Big Al's full size, it's 2 chances for a bounty. Both are semi-difficult, but we used to do it this way every time. So Chiefs is 1 bounty. If we hit 2 Chiefs tonight, the bounty hits. I shouldn't say there's 2 bounties. There's 2 ways to hit 1 bounty. Chiefs, if they hit twice tonight, that's a bounty. And the other one is if just 1 chrome hits. So a Chiefs, 2 Chiefs or 1 chrome, and we get a bounty for a free mini at the end of the night. What I'm going to do here to make this easy is I am going to put the names in order here. I'm going to run this first, and then we'll get rolling with the other stuff. And I always say it'll be a short night. I'm saying tonight might be a little bit shorter, but whenever I say that, it ends up going the same amount of time anyway, so we will see. These are not your teams. I'm just writing down the order of the claims, and we're going to run the list, and then we'll sort it after that. Hope everyone's having a good good Monday. Is Minnesota for sale, CK, if you're here? One of your randoms. I'm almost there. Okay. I was wondering if anyone would notice that. I was just being a tool. For Arizona, I put Salt Lake City. Yeah. I can't wait to see what mascot we get. Are we going to be the Blizzard? Are we going to be the Yetis? Are we going to stay the Coyotes? Who knows? If it doesn't fall through, that is. I think it's pretty set here, pretty close. Okay, we are going to roll these ones first, but before that, let's roll our randoms for the 5-boxer, so you guys have time to try to trade if you want to. I'm going to run the list here of these 32 names. I'll repaste them back in here, and then I'll sort by team name, and it'll resort your guys' names over here, okay? So let's do that first. It's our final random. It didn't fill before we started, so here we are. Figure we have to find a fun way to do some full-size while Big Al's is under construction. 32 names there. We're going to run it 7 times, as always. And then we got all this stuff around us here that when we get to that one, we'll do it the last live. We'll figure out what boxes we're doing. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So your spot in the polls will stay the same. The teams are now updated to show who has who. Let's go here. Share this tab. We'll put them here. Paste special values only. And we can just leave it like that. We don't have to sort it again by team. Jeff S., you got Chicago, Arizona. Didi, you got Denver. Look at that, Didi. Tom, you got Seattle. Jason, you got the Jets. Bill S., Tampa Bay. James M., Washington. Jason T., Tennessee. Jonathan R., Minnesota. Joseph, New York Giants. Tim, Kansas City. Ron, Buffalo. Louis, Dallas. Jim VS, you got Atlanta. We were talking about where that Dion would go if it hit, and that would go to Atlanta. Bill, the Chargers. Healy, you got Miami. David L., you got Vegas, Baltimore, and then I'm not going to skip. Steve, Detroit. Elliott, Cincy. Clint, New England. Jeff K., you got Jacksonville. Eric S., San Francisco. Chad, Philadelphia. Elliott, Indy. Jeff C., the Rams. Jonathan R., Carolina. Nate. Did I skip one? Jeff C., Rams. Jonathan R., Carolina. Nate, Cleveland. Nate was praying to the random gods. I have no idea if that's one you were praying for. My guess is no. David, Green Bay. Ron, New Orleans. Kyle, Houston, and Brad, Pittsburgh. A bunch of people getting their teams, their actual teams they root for. Okay. Tennessee's up for trade or sell in the 5-boxer, says Jason. We will get back to that. You guys are welcome to ask me throughout the stream until we get there who your teams are and put stuff up for trade. That'll give you at least a little time instead of no time. San Fran for Dallas is a trade. San Fran for Dallas. Eric got San Fran. Dallas went to Louis. Louis, if you want to trade for San Fran, let him know. Okay, let's get rolling. Let's do our pucks first tonight, and then we'll go to NBA jersey. We'll just do an order that it shows here. How about that? Jersey will go 5th, and then the 5-boxer will go 6th. Let's just do that. Okay, in the pucks, we've got a Series 15 puck here. Only Series 15. I haven't checked to see if they still have 15 or found a new one. Box 4 of 12. Yeah, that is a big trade. 2 big teams, but Eric's a Dallas fan, so that's why he's offering. Both are great teams to have. Box 4 of 12, Series 15. Jeff S., you had Chicago and the Islanders. Dwayne, Colorado, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and St. Louis. Larry, Boston and San Jose. I swear you either get San Jose, St. Louis, Columbus, Seattle, all those S teams. You get Columbus too, though. Jared, Dallas and Arizona. Devin, I didn't put Salt Lake there. I should have. Devin, Edmonton and New Jersey. Jason, Florida, Winnipeg. Tim, Toronto and Columbus. Dwayne, Montreal and Ottawa. Sean, Buffalo, Carolina. Jeff C, Rangers and I was going to say Chargers. That's Kings. Didi, Calgary, Vancouver. Bill S, Nashville, Anaheim, Washington, and Detroit. Joseph, you had Pittsburgh and Vegas. And Brad W, Philadelphia, Minnesota. What? You used your free spot, Didi, last time. We ran it on Wednesday. I even said, and I marked it red before we started, you used your free spot. You go back and watch the replay if you don't believe me. We are going to do some multi-sport tonight. I added like 10 items tonight, some fun ones, and a couple more authentic jerseys as well, and some other items. Okay, well, let's get rolling. Jason's asking if anyone's selling their random in the pucks. Did you not get in on this one? No, you didn't. I feel kind of fast. Okay, pucks first. And we'll just move on down the line until we get to the mixer, and then a few lives tonight, including a Gold Rush photo, maybe another Radkey box. That would make it 3 for the night if we do one. We'll do our final Gold Rush box, depending on which 2 gets picked for the mixer, which one of the 2. We'll do some multi-sport, that kind of stuff. It did fill fast, yeah. 412, Series 15. Didi, I'll pretend like you didn't know I used it on Wednesday, all right? We'll just both pretend like you weren't trying to grab a freebie there. And we'll move on. No, just kidding. Okay, 12 pucks. Good luck, all. Let's see if we can get a headliner here. I haven't said it in a while, but the reason I open it backwards is I think it's much fun to go one by one than to just flip it around and see all 12 at once. I also don't like to look at them before you guys. I like flipping around and seeing it at the same time you guys do, so that's another reason. So I'll keep my head over here, and we start with puck 1. Here we go. Puck 1, Kojo, front row Kojo, right? 3, 2, 1, Toronto. Stupid bit. Yeah, that could be part of it. 28th pick in 2023. I don't recognize the auto on that one. This is probably, well, it is a newer player. 28th pick last year. Easton Cowan. We pulled him before, but I think they've been on draft pucks, right? This time he's on a Toronto puck. And I think Tim had Toronto, didn't you? Am I going crazy? No, Tim, you did. Toronto. Tim said he couldn't watch tonight. I think he does better when he doesn't watch. Some of you guys believe that. I do. I have streaks of good and streaks of bad whether I watch or don't watch. Kojo. Puck number 2. 3, 2, 1. Habs. The Canadians going back-to-back. Toronto, Montreal, 2 powerhouse teams historically. Stanley Cup 65, number 24. His handwriting looks a lot like mine. Red Berenson. That's a cool one. Montreal. Red Berenson going to Dwayne. Nice hit, Dwayne. One of your claims. Red Berenson. Stanley Cup 65, I think is what it says. Woo. That was a while ago. See, front row Kojo. I don't know what it is. I need to switch it up. Puck 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The Dallas Stars. 47th overall in 2021. It looks like there was a smudge, but it's just on the case. So I'll make sure it gets pushed down. That's why. 47th overall, Dallas Stars. Number 11 is the player number. That is Logan Stankoven. Logan Stankoven. I think that's how you say it. I could be saying it completely wrong. Jared, I want to say this is your first time. I think Joseph told you to jump in, and you got yourself 1 puck already of the first 3. Nice. Dallas Stars. Not to be confused with Lindhagen. We have another guy that we say is him. Yahoo! Yeah, that was a nice one. Red Berenson. Kojo, puck 4, front row Kojo. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice. Kings throwback. Kings 50 goal club. I just hit his jersey there with Christian at Waffle Board. Charlie Simmer. Charlie Simmer, part of the LA Kings powerhouse team there. Yeah, I know. Joseph, you should. Each hit means they got to take you out to dinner or something. That's funny. Charlie Simmer, Kings. That was a random because I tried to call them the Chargers. Jeff C, nice hit. I think you've hit a couple Kings pucks, Jeff. Claim the Rangers and you got yourself a Kings puck. Let's go to the back row. Gamer here, Fanatic certified. Yeah, of course. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Calgary. Been a little bit since we've seen a Calgary gamer. So he's in a puck that can move around a little bit. I mean, pucks are durable. You just don't want it to hit the top and smudge. I'll see if I can find a tighter fitting case for it. Calgary Flames was a claim team. Dee, that's you. Devin. Tyler Toffoli. Has he been at like 4 different teams? Or is that a different Toffoli? I guess he's not young. Yeah, that's the same one. Montreal, the Kings, and then this one's Calgary. Nice hit, Dee. Calgary Flames on the gamer. Where was I? There it is. Dee, Calgary. Okay. Back row. Ooh, just a regular one. East Coast on the back. 3, 2, 1. Edmonton Oilers. I feel like I recognize that signature. Edmonton Oilers classic logo. Edmonton was claimed by Dee as well. Hit both your claim spots, Devin. It's not. No, I don't recognize that one. Stuart Skinner. I think maybe because I've seen some signed jerseys by him when I look at Fanatics. Stuart Skinner, Edmonton Oilers. Nice hit, Dee. 6 pucks, 6 different teams. Stay in the back row here. Fanatics certified, another Fanatics puck. 3, 2, 1. Chicago Blackhawks. Going to Jeff S. Jeff, congrats, man. That is Seth Jones. Okay, I think I'm an idiot, Jeff. Am I supposed to pronounce that name Patai, or is that like, because I saw it's Let's Patai, is it like party? Like party? Potty? Another Jones for the collection? Yeah, he's a semi-common, not really common. It's like party. I knew it, so it's not Patai. I had a realization the other night when I was reading it. Ooh, this is probably a Team Canada puck here. DA cert on the back. 3, 2, 1. Tell me something I don't know, right? As obvious as it can be if there's a Canada sticker on the back. There's your auto. It's a little, it's thick, but it's a little light. Team Canada, this will go to the team that he'd play on now if it's a current player. Riley Height. I want to say it's one of those smaller teams like Minnesota. Smaller market. I could be completely wrong. Minnesota prospect. Why do I see Calgary as well? Was that right with Minnesota? It's probably because it's stuck in my head. Yeah, Minnesota. Wild. Taking the Rally Height Team Canada puck. That's cool. Prospect. Minnesota. Did I read off the last? Yes, I did. That was Jeff. Minnesota, though, was a random for Brad. I said Brad. Minnesota Wild. Okay, let's go to the middle row. Let's pull both sides first. Left side first, right side next. DA cert on this one. 3, 2, 1. Anaheim. The Ducks, Hall of Fame 12. Is this Henrik? No, it's not. I thought it looked like Adam Oates, but then my brain went to Adam whatever. I didn't know he played for the Ducks. Adam Oates. Anaheim. Cool puck. I don't think I've seen him on Anaheim. That is going to Bill. Nice hit, Bill. I dig that one. Classic Ducks logo for Adam Oates. Okay, Fanatics puck. We got 2 more after this one, so 3 with this one. 3, 2, 1. Nashville. Is that Josie? Roman Josie, my guy? It is. One of the best defenders. Nashville Preds. Roman Josie, however the heck you say it. I'm not. Oh, what was her name? Something. Grossy Josie. I'm not Grossy Josie. Nashville was a random that went to who? Or it wasn't a random. It was claimed. Bill hitting back-to-back Nashville and Anaheim. I love this one. I loved it so much I put a signed Funko in the multi-sport series. Congrats. Nice hit, Bill. Back-to-back. Okay, let's go to the middle row here where we should have our box hit, our case hit, maybe a headliner. DA cert on this one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. Is that our guy? I love him. Buffalo Sabres. We've hit one of these not too long ago. This one is their alternate logo or whatever you want to call it. That's Dominic Hasek. Sabres. I love that puck. Nice hit going to Sean. Congrats, Sean. Dominic Hasek. Going Josie and then Hasek, and then is that one? I need to study these more, but I don't, because last one is a Ranger. You think so? That would make who happy? Jeff? Well, they had a Buffalo like that one as a headliner, but it wasn't Dominic Hasek. So maybe we got our headliner coming up here. Well, you see some red ring around it. We at least got one reverse. I was about to say no reverses. It's probably a headliner reverse here. 3, 2, 1. It is Ottawa. And that's Tim, however the heck you pronounce it, Stutzle or Stutzel. Pretzel. Tim Stutzla. I don't know how you say it. He's not on the headliner list either, on the pitchers. I'm wondering if they put the wrong Sabres pitcher up there. Let's see. Ottawa, congrats. Ottawa is usually claimed, but it wasn't this time. Dwayne, nice hit. Reverse retro. Trying to check one thing real fast here, guys. He should be the headliner, but the picture I'm seeing there doesn't look like his puck. That's why I'm wondering. But I also wanted to see. Yeah, I put Series 15. This is Series 15. Yeah, nice hit, Dwayne. No pucks left and no Sherry hit with this. I'm assuming it's attached to the Ovi again. Yeah, we went out with a bang there with a few of them there. Tim Stutzla, however the heck you say his name, Ottawa reverse retro. Congrats. Dominic Hasek on the alternate logo for the Buffalo Sabres. Roman Josie, Nashville Predators. Adam Oates, Anaheim Ducks. Nice row there. Good middle row. Riley Height, Team Canada puck going to Minnesota. Seth Jones going to Chicago. This one is Stuart Skinner, Edmonton. Is that a younger guy? I feel like I've seen his stuff thrown around when they're looking for like young. I bought like 4 or 5 from Fanatics. He wasn't one, but he was a little cheaper. Bought a few more expensive ones, and I swear he was in the mix. Tyler Toffoli, Calgary Flames. Kings, Charlie Simmer. We didn't have a double up tonight on teams, did we? So we'll pull a freebie here next. Stars hitting with Logan Stanko. Red Berenson for the Habs, the Canadians, and then Easton Cowan for the Maple Leafs. Congrats, winners. Let's roll a freebie. I need to do it this way, otherwise I can't open my drawer. Okay, first little guy that we pull out that is from a team that was not a team that did not come out in the 12 gets a freebie puck from me. Yeah, those are 2 good ones too, Dwayne. Congrats. There's a lot of good pucks in that 12. Okay, is this going to be the freebie, or did this team hit? They did not hit. Detroit Red Wings. Popular team. They didn't hit. They're hitting now. Who had Detroit? Was Detroit not claimed? It wasn't. Detroit was a random. Going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. Hitting the Red Wing. I'm going to leave it out so I know to ship you an extra puck. Not too shabby on the pucks. Okay, let's keep moving. Remember, if you guys want to look at trading your 5-box mixer teams and you don't know who your team is, I can show you or tell you. There was a San Fran for Dallas offer, which was, let's pull it up and see what it was. Eric had San Fran and Dallas was Louis, which I think is Charles. If you're here watching and you want to trade for San Fran, great. If you're not here and you watch later, nothing we can do about it. And if you don't want to trade, also great. But let's get to our NBA. Arizona for Green Bay plus 20. Arizona for Green Bay plus $20. David, that's in the mixer, right? If you want to trade and get Arizona and give away Green Bay, Let's Potty will pay you $20. Says no thanks. Okay, worth an offer, right? Okay, let's get to our NBA jersey. Oh, they're back home, and I don't have my headphones on, so that was a reminder. Let's get some music going. Gold Rush jersey. We've done 2 of them. We've got 4 left in this case. I did put the correct numbers on them now. It's flying by the seat of my pants. Seat of my pants. Pant of my seats. What the? Tennessee and New York Jets up for trade. You can hear them chirping. Good. It's like that guy on TikTok that does chiropractic work for dogs, like pit bulls, and his voice is in my head. Good. Anyone know that? No? Okay. Tennessee and the Jets are up for trading the 5-boxer. Yes, it did. And I made a comment about you, and you weren't here, and I'm glad you weren't. But I don't know if Cleveland was the team you were looking for when you were talking to the random.org gods on the Facebook post. It made me okay your comment, by the way. It flagged it as spam, and then I had to okay it. So Tennessee and New York Jets are up in this one, right, Jason? Yes. By the way, Nate, Cleveland's got some great headliners in Radke, but I know that Cleveland's not always the most sought-after team. They got Myles Garrett, Jim Brown. Okay, NBA jersey. Jeff S., Chicago, Washington, Brady, San Antonio, and the Clippers. All these LAC teams. David, Memphis, Sacramento. Brady, you had Golden State, Charlotte, Boston, and Indiana. Craig, the Lakers and Brooklyn. Devin, you had Denver and Houston. Tim, Philadelphia, Miami. Steve, Oklahoma City and New Orleans. Craig, Utah, Phoenix. Nice claim, by the way, Craig. Eric, Milwaukee, Dallas. Bill, you had Orlando, Minnesota. Carlos, New York and Cleveland. Brady, Toronto, Atlanta. And Jeff C., Detroit, Portland. Just partially, right? Cleveland's definitely a handy round to have, yeah. We hit that huge one in our the last series. So this is a brand new case, brand new series, and that was one of the best helmets we pulled in a while. Most expensive, at least. You may not like the man, but he's expensive. Okay, we've got boxes. We've got everything here. 1, 3, 5, and 6. So we'll roll till we get a 1, 3, a 5, or a 6. And that's what we're going to open for the NBA jersey here. There it is, 3. Jeff was hoping for 6. We got a 3. Yeah, exactly, Nate. What did I do? I pressed a button. Did I lose you guys? Whew. Nope. I think we're still here. Yeah. My whole screen went black, and then it went to some, Google Chrome thing. I thought I, shut down the whole system there. Yeah. Okay, NBA jersey. Come on. So we're going to roll through this case, so 3 more weeks, and then we're going to go back to the Pick Your Player license jersey, which was, I think, a Pick One Random 2, right? Or Pick One Random 1. And we'll roll with that for the next 6 weeks, kind of go back and forth. Got my sandals on now. Please, no. That sounds like the worst possible thing. Okay. Any of these in here licensed? Yeah, the Wemby's licensed, the Bonchero's licensed, the Zion's licensed, the Nowitzki I didn't realize is licensed. Some of these other ones probably are too. Hey, Mike, no, not tonight because I don't have Series 25 ready. There's nothing to draw from yet. So it'll be on the night, the last part of the night when we start Series 25, which hopefully is Wednesday. But if not, you'll have to wait until the next stream. But you got first. That's what happens when you get Scotty Scheffler randomized to you. Oh, yeah, lots of bangers going in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that looks like a specific team. Green and yellow. That one's, man, I get all these guys confused. That one's got to be the glove. That one's got to be Peyton. Last time I was wrong, and it was Detlef Shrimp. But 20, I think, is Gary Payton, is it not? It's a good-looking jersey, too. 3, 2, 1. It is. Scotty. Yeah, I know. He looked really good. Good luck to anyone. I also want to thank DeChambeau for screwing it up after 2 days of the lead. I thought I had a chance since I had to cover some of the unclaimed spots, and then he fell out. Thanks a lot, Bryson. I hate Bryson, but I had to pretend like I didn't for a couple days. And now I'm back to hate him even more. Okay. Get those checks. Gary Payton on the old Seattle Supersonics jersey, the black version. This is cool. I don't think I pulled a black alternate one. That's going to Oklahoma City, and I could have sworn I remember seeing Steve with Oklahoma City. Steve! Nice hit, man. Claim spot. Gary Payton. Some of you guys are having terrible luck in the basketball jerseys with multiple spots. I see it. I'm sorry. I know it. This is an interesting one to fold. Good enough for now. Might be as long as green and yellow. Like I missed that comment. Great jersey. Nice hit, Steve. Custom on this one, obviously. I will always let you guys know if the third-party product is licensed. That is really pissing me off. I shouldn't bug me, but it is. Yeah, Carlos, I know. I do, Blake. I've got another licensed NBA case that's going to go after this case is done. Yeah, of course. Nice hit, Steve. Steve is also on a little bit of a cold streak, so there goes one cold streak ended for a little bit. Okay, Hit Parade full size. Remind me, guys, anybody remember if you were moving on in the guess game? Get your guesses out now while I'm reading these. This Series 16, the other two are Series 7 first rounders. We're using one of those for our mixer. This is the time where you guess a college team that you think this player was drafted from, and if you get it right, you get in line for a freebie. You have to get 2 weeks in a row right. I want to say that we've got, I think Blake and Devin got Ole Miss right? Blake and Devin? And then I'm giving one last chance to Brad, Noah, and Tiger if you're here. If not, I'm going to set you guys back to 0 so I don't keep trying to remember. But Blake and Dee Dee, you guys move on from the last time you guys guessed Ole Miss, and it was. We'll see if you guys get it right. We got Alabama, Wyoming, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee Vols. Good guess. I need to think of my guess. So this is where you guess a college team. And if you get it right 2 weeks in a row, you win something. All eyes on Devin, Blake, Tiger, Brad, and Noah if those three are here. Blake, you were here. I don't see your guess. You thinking about it hard? Okay, on this one, we got Jonathan S. with Buffalo, Jeff S. with Cincy. David, you got Tennessee and Tampa. Dee Dee, Denver, Minnesota. Tim, Dallas, and Kansas City. Eric B., Green Bay and Vegas. Joseph, San Fran, and the Chargers. Ron, you got Detroit and New England. Nick, Philadelphia, Washington. Bill S., Indy, Jacksonville. David L., you had Miami, Chicago, Arizona, and New Orleans. Brady, Cleveland, and the Jets. Jeff K., you had Giants, Seattle. Brandon, you grabbed Pittsburgh and you got Carolina. Jonathan R., you grabbed the Rams and got Houston. Those are our teams. I don't see your guess, Blake. Okay, so as of now, all eyes on Didi. If it's USC, he gets 2 in a row right, and he moves on. I don't think I saw Tiger. I don't think I saw Noah or Brad, so I'm going to get rid of those until next time. Blake, are you here? Or did I just missed the comment and I'm an idiot? This is Series 16. There's a 1 on there because we had a few of them. This is what was left. 46 of 100, guys. Good luck. And if Blake's not here, he'll move on to the next week. Still stuck at 1, but oh, there he is. You were probably brewing one up there, lining up the perfect guess. LSU and USC are the 2 teams that generate a freebie. I'm gonna guess. I want to see Oregon, so I'm gonna guess Oregon. Anybody else say Oregon? I don't know if anyone else did. All I know is there's 40 or 50 watching, and there's only like 20 guesses. It doesn't matter if you've ever participated. Just guess for fun, or don't. You don't have to. I'm saying Oregon. Less guesses means less chance of me giving away something free, which I guess is fine. 46 of 100, guys. Utah. Brandon's bold enough. How cool would that be? These keep getting me every freaking time. Shows you the different types of COAs that are possible. Reminder, since we haven't said it in a while, and because our resident, I don't know if he wants me to say who it was, someone in here grabbed a different spot in a hit parade box and hit the headliner with the $100 or $50 gift card. And it was Mr. Tom Brady. So it's a good reminder. If someone hits the headliner, you get the gift card and the helmet, obviously. Mr. Tom Brady. Florida State, I like it. I like it. Ohio State. So if it's LSU or USC, someone's getting a free mini or free jersey. But we wait, because if you get it right 3 weeks in a row, you get a free full size. See if we can do both bags at once. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is a Detroit Lion. Detroit Lions. I got to say they were clean, weren't they? Caitlin Clark. Iowa. Detroit Lions. Ron, you claimed Detroit, and it was Detroit. Hey, there is a headliner for Detroit on a classic speed, isn't there? Could this possibly be him? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is the headliner. We're on a little bit of a streak here with hitting some decent headliners. Not Swift, not Hutch. Sam Laporta, and guess what? Nate I don't know if I'm giving that to you. No, you said Georgia Bulldogs above. You said Caitlin Clark, and I said, that's right, Iowa. It is Iowa, tight end university. Hawkinson, Kittle, Laporta, they breed them there. Great helmet. He's not cheap yet. Sam Laporta going to Ron. Headliner. Looks like Stephen Hawkins. Yeah, I have a few of his autos in there, a little bit smaller than that even. Some of these young guys don't know what a signature is. That's all right, I guess. Sam Laporta. Did anybody at all guess Iowa? Bama, Georgia, Bama, USC, Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Wyoming. No Iowa guesses. They're all back to 0. He does sign really small sometimes. Iowa, Sam Laporta. Yep, nice hit, Ron. Okay, let's keep moving. What's next? Radke's next. You know what? We're gonna skip. We're gonna do licensed jersey first, and then we're gonna move into our full size period of the night. So let's do our licensed jersey first. Just makes a little more sense to do this. We got box 1, 2, 3, and 7 left from series 1 of these licensed jerseys. We'll grab another case of a different series afterwards. But 1, 2, 3, and 7. This one had Jeff S., Colorado, and St. Louis. Jonathan R., New York Rangers and Anaheim. Nick, Ottawa, and the Kings. CK, Toronto, Minnesota. If Minnesota's up for sale, I don't know if you responded to that. Let Eric know. No biggie if it's not. Christian, Waffle Board Breaks. He's on tomorrow. About halfway through his this current reload, right, Christian, if you're here. Islanders, and you sold Nashville to Derek. James, Vancouver, Carolina. Larry, Boston, Tampa Bay. Tim, Calgary and Washington. James M., Chicago, Winnipeg. CK, Montreal and Florida. Christian at Waffle Board, you had Edmonton. You sold San Jose to Derek as well. Breaking Brad, Columbus and New Jersey. Jim, you had Pittsburgh and Seattle. Matthew, Buffalo and Dallas. That's wild, yeah. Devin D., Detroit, Vegas, and Jeff, you had Philadelphia and the Salt Lake City Yetis, Arizona Coyotes. Okay. Radke up next, and then our mixer after that. What I'll probably do is whatever team comes out in the solo Radke first, whoever owns that team in the mixer will get like a $10 credit. Since we pre-filled 2 of the same thing. I don't normally do that. But we'll look at that. It still says 450, 4.8, but it's not 4.8. We still have a number over 6, so we have to use our... No, I've got an 8-sided die. Let's use the 8-sider. 1, 2, 3, or 7. The Salt Lake City Big L's. They'd be like, why? That is a 4. Let's re-roll. We don't have a 4. 1, 2, 3, 7. Jeff's hoping for a 7. There's a 5. Still don't have 5. Don't fall off. There's an 8. We don't have 8. This is going to be the one. It is. One of these days you'll get it right, Jeff. You'll get the one you want, I should say. Box 1. Box 1 is what we're rolling with here. Okay. Box 3 of 100. Dwayne Gretzky. Box 3 of 100. Series 1. Good luck, all. Let's see. Have we not hit our case headliner still? I can't remember, but I don't think we have. Did I just jinx it in a proper way, in a good way this time? We will see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. I mean, I know what team that is, but I don't think that is. I don't think it's the right number for the headliner. Number 24. It's that guy. Blue and yellow. This is, I guess it's one of 2 teams, but I think it's 1 team. I thought it was Buffalo, but I was thinking maybe it'd be St. Louis. 3, 2, 1. It is Cousins, maybe, says Nick, and he's right. Is it Dylan Cousins? Dylan? Dylan Cousins. Looks like a Fanatics authentic. Exactly. See, Nate knows. Dylan Cousins. Buffalo Sabres. I don't think we've had a single case without a Buffalo hit. And it is Fanatics breakaway jersey. Size extra large. Who had Buffalo? Buffalo. I don't think they were claimed. Actually, maybe they were. They were claimed. Later on, spot 14, Matthew R. Came in, grabbed the Sabres, and they hit for you. Congrats, man. Buffalo Sabres, Dylan Cousins. Congrats, Matthew. One of these times, you guys are taking 2 spots every week. We don't get a dang hit. I'm not treating you well. Nice hit, Matthew. Dylan Cousins, Buffalo Sabres. Okay. Let's do Radke. Let's do Radke to our 5-boxer after that, and then a few lines. We're going to do a photo. We're going to do maybe another Radke if you guys want to. We're going to do our last Gold Rush box. Pick one random 3 for 36. We're going to do a multi-sport, which I just added a ton in today. We'll probably start with this one and then move our way through the other stuff. But let's do our Radke. Jonathan R., Denver and Green Bay. Louis, San Francisco, Miami. There were 6 lock teams, and there will remain to be 6 lock teams until just got his Panarin of the season. Wow. That's crazy. Jeff S., Minnesota, Seattle, Detroit, Pittsburgh. I'll finish my thought about the teams after I read the randoms instead of stopping halfway in between. Sam, Dallas, New England. Chris, you have the Jets and Atlanta. Bill, Tampa, Washington. Brady, Indy and Houston. Matt, Jacksonville, Chicago. Tim, Buffalo, and the Chargers. Breaking Bad, Baltimore, Tennessee. Craig, Kansas City, Arizona. Jeff K., you had Philly, Cincy, Cleveland, Carolina. Jim, you had the Giants and the Rams. And Didi, you had New Orleans and Vegas. So not next, Carlos. Next will be our 5-box mixer, which is 5 full-size helmets. And then our first live will be the multi-sport. The multi-sport works in that you can claim any division from any sport. They're all available. Here's all the NFL ones, AFC East through NFC West, all the baseball ones, AL East through NL West, basketball, Atlantic through Pacific, hockey, Atlantic through Pacific, and then the other spot, which is anything that's not one of those 4 sports. Yeah. You don't even know what you're talking about. Banks. Are you talking about wasn't that the guy's name in the Mighty Ducks? Yeah, okay. So to finish my thought, Radke, I had a bunch of people ask, why did you lock 6 teams? The 6, this is like a little spice up series from Radke, which even the normal series or what we've been rolling lately have been great. We keep getting cases with 2 headliners in it. But this one, these are like when we lock Tom Brady out because it's such a larger hit than the rest. Those 6 helmets are huge helmets. Junior Seau, Reggie White, Stabler, those are names that are on them with other players. So I wanted that to be a little more random. As soon as one of those big names hits, then we'll remove those from being locked and you can take whoever you want for the case. Okay. Arizona's for trading this one. If anyone's interested in trading for Arizona. Mighty Ducks and Slapshot. I'm getting there. I'm watching. I'm learning. I'm enjoying hockey. And we just got a team, so that makes me happy. Okay, you can see back here, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's stickers on them. You can see a little sticker right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll leave the camera pointing here while I grab it. We're going to use that again for the mixer. Is Pittsburgh for sale? Jeff S., do you want to sell Pittsburgh? In the Radke, right? Oh, in the right spot? Yes, we are. That's about to hit. He says, no thanks. Worth trying. Some of these guys, some of these teams that you guys would claim anyways, it'll be a little easier to claim once one of them hits. But for now, I got to lock them. Only fair way, I think. If there's enough people that say I hate it like that, we'll change it, but I think it's a good way to do it. Okay, 1 through 6. Here's our die. We've got number 5. That should be bottom middle. I'll keep those stickers on them, and I probably won't bring them all in here next time, but maybe I will. We'll have just 4 left, so it's easier to carry those around. Here's our authentic case for next series, next break. Not quite there, Carlos. And make sure if you say Atlantic, you got to tell us which sport, because there's an Atlantic in basketball and hockey. So say NHL Atlantic or NBA Atlantic. But we're still opening this one, and then we're moving on to open 5 full-size helmets, and then we're coming back to do the multi-sport. So not for a little bit. Okay, good luck all. Box 5, Radke. I'm glad they're still doing the boxes inside. Looks like we got a replica on this one. Let's see where we're starting. Let's see a color of Sharpie. I'm not going to show you guys. I usually did that, but sometimes that tells us a team. So I'm going to flip it this way so you don't see the color. I think the Sharpie color was right. Sometimes they use the top of the box to test the Sharpie for their signing, and they leave it on there. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I never moved my thing back over. A little sideways. Sorry about that, guys. Still can see it, but a little sideways. That is a Denver Bronco Eclipse. They were the first spot claimed, weren't they? Denver, Jonathan R. Eli says, woo! And Devin says, no way. Devin, you at least got a $10 credit. You can see there's a little orange right there. I thought, Cincy, Cleveland, Denver. Let's see who we got here. And I got clarification on a few names. I'll wait until I flip this around here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool. I don't think I've seen him on an Eclipse in a long, long time. I thought maybe we'd see one we see more often. That's Ed McCaffrey, Christian's father, with the black Radke label. I like the black ones. Ed McCaffrey Eclipse for the Broncos. Yeah, nice hit, Jonathan. So I got some clarification. Shannon Sharp is in there on both Denver and Baltimore in this series throughout all the helmets they put in the series. I want to say Rob was on both. Gronkowski was on both Tampa Bay and New England. There was a few other names that were across 2 teams. I'll have to figure it out and let you guys know. But nice hit, Ed McCaffrey on the Broncos Eclipse. GD's saying I finally got my Broncos, and of course it gets pulled. So we'll give you a $10 credit for the Franco. Probably we'll give you. Nice hit. He'd trade for it. Let him know what you got for trade. The multi-sport is $17 per division, and it's a 2-boxer. When we do a 1-boxer, we do it 9, but a 2-boxer is usually a little more fun that way, and it's 17. Okay, let's get to the mixer here. I need which cases we're opening here. Can you guys read this? Is it too small? Shouldn't be. Once I can read them off again if we need to. Yeah, don't be lazy. I'll just read them again. Okay, last chance to trade in this. Jeff S., I have you with Chicago, Arizona. Didi with Denver. Tom, Seattle. Jason, the Jets and Tennessee. Those are both up for trade or sell, I believe. Bill, Tampa. James M., Washington. Jonathan R., Minnesota. Joseph M., Giants. Tim, Kansas City. Ron, Buffalo. Louis, Dallas. The Dallas for San Francisco is still a trade offer up. Jim, Atlanta. Bill, the Chargers. Healy, you got Miami. David L., you got Vegas, Baltimore. Steve, Detroit. Elliot, Cincy. Clint, New England. Jeff K., Jacksonville. Eric S., San Francisco. Chad, Philadelphia. Elliot, Indy. Jeff C., the Rams. Jonathan R., Carolina. Nate, Cleveland. David L., Green Bay. Ron, New Orleans. Kyle, Houston. And Brad, Pittsburgh. I'll buy the Jets. Trade on them. Sorry, Tennessee for sale. So Tennessee and Jets are up for trade, and Tennessee is up for sale as well. Gotcha. He's shutting you down, Dustin. So after this one, which will be in a little bit because we got to open up 5 helmets, we'll get to the multi-sport, which is all these divisions over here. Let's start figuring out which boxes we're doing. Okay, so let's figure out which Gold Rush box we're doing. 2 or 3. This is from Series 2. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. That's a 2. That's easy. Less rolls. 2. So 3, we'll do this later on tonight as a single boxer. So there's one of our boxes. Hit Parade. We've only got 2. I'm not going to put numbers on them because whatever we don't do today will be done next Monday. I'll come back for you 3. All right, Jeff. Is it going to be 1 or 2? I'm giving you a 50% shot here. So we're going to do odds up top, evens on the bottom. You got to get one right, and then you get your feet underneath you, and then it'll happen. So you're going to odds. He's coming back for you, box 1, because we're doing box 2. Fine. Give me Tennessee. Okay, Jason, Dustin is buying Tennessee from you. Yeah? Yeah, we good? Dustin, I got you there. I need to go change it on the Facebook post, or I will think that Jason owes me money. Sold. Good luck, Dustin. And good luck, Jason. You still got your 1 team in there. Dustin. Save. Okay, so box 1, we're going back for you, box 1, but that'll be next Monday. Will not be done tonight. So there's 2 of our boxes. Radkey, we have every number but 5 left, right? Yes. So let's figure out which Radkey box we're going to do. That is a 3. So let's do box 3. Should be this top right one. And it is box 3. 4. You got 1 shot left, and that's from the Gold Rush case. Focus, please. The case is behind me. I'll bring it over. We're going to do the same configuration as always. Top left is 1, 2, bottom left 3, 4. Okay. So 1 through 4. Jeff, which one is it? Your last chance. 1 through 4. 3. Okay. Hey! I'm more happy about that than anything else that's happened tonight. 3. Now let's keep track of that. Let's see if you hit on box 3 from the authentic case. This came to me with, I think, 3 out of 4 open. We're still down here. These both popped open, but it's still sealed across. It's open down there. Sealed case, but it's barely hanging on. Give me a second to number these for later. One. Switching it up. 2. Left side 3 is what we're rolling here. 4. Oh boy. This is a mess. So actually, I'm going to take those back when I go to grab the discount box, which is our last box. 4. Okay, discount number coming from this. That'll be our 5th box to round out this mixer. Green, 63. If you got that one right. Ooh, 73. You were on to something. 7-3. 73. 2 came out. That was after it, after the fact. 73. I might need to look at the replay. Was that ball already sitting in the cage and I rolled one out and the other one went on top of it? I didn't hear 2 come out. Did you guys see? I don't know if there was one already sitting here. That one just fell out. Did anybody notice? If not, we're going to roll 73. See, they just keep... Did anybody notice that there was a ball already sitting in the cage down there? Blue came out second. Okay, so 73 was right. Good. Just making sure. 73. Let me grab that, and I'll take these authentics back for next week, or maybe we'll do one on Wednesday. 73. All right. Blue a second. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. I don't see any successful trades. We had Tennessee sold. The rest is going by the wayside. 5 helmet mixer. 1 regular Gold Rush, 1 authentic Gold Rush. Radkey, the 2 expensive ones. Hip Parade's not cheap either compared to other stuff. And Big Al's discount. Let's roll. Good luck, everyone. Let's do discount first. I'm going to do it in order of what I perceive to be value, or what they cost. And we all know Big Al likes to keep his prices low, so we're going to start with the discount. 73 discount series. Reminder, discount series is helmets that I deem not quite ready to be in Big Al's full size or past their prime, or helmets I just have too many of, or players that have moved teams. And that's why it's a cheaper series. 73 discount. Let's roll. Let the mixer begin. A 10 boxer. The last time we did a 10 boxer, man, I made some enemies, and I like it. It's fun. But a few people got mad at me. You know me. I don't like having people mad at me. Ooh, it's a decent one from the discount series to start off with. I can't remember who has this team. 3, 2, 1. Rams. Didn't we just pull a Rams from the discount series? I think I had 2 in there. I think we did. It was a while ago. It was in the middle of the series. Boom. I know, it's funny, but still. I think our last discount series was the same style helmet. Yep, I know what you're saying, Dustin. I agree with you, but still, I'm trying not to make people mad if I can avoid it. You did call for it for years. Yeah, we did it a long time ago, Nate. Like maybe series 20, 21. So not a long time ago. Rams starting off with this classic speed. Shiny one. 3, 2, 1. It's a great hit from the discount series. Mr. Eric Dickerson going to Jeff. Nice hit. I was over 10. I remember it clearly. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Everyone that was in it that didn't hit remembers it the opposite of fondly. I'm sure you knew, and you you only joined in series 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you weren't in it. Maybe you were and you're just forgetting. But I will tell you this. I specifically did not send out any personal invitations. I never tag anyone unless you ask me to tag you, because that's not the way I do it. Pretty helmet. You just removed the Band-Aid? Thanks. What happened with the Rams, Sam? Oh, I gotcha. You're saying I'm being mean. The old 2-foot high shoulder pads, I know, and the goggles. The $10. See, he had forgotten about it. Good luck, guys. Series 2, full size. This is from the case we opened the other night. We'll finish the last box a little later on. Black box here. Rams on the board in the 5-box mixer. Oh boy. I see a team here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's in there backwards. So it's even more up to the imagination. Are we going big name here? Are we going to, I don't know if he was in Series 2, one of the Gold Rush darlings that just fell off this last checklist? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it Tannehill, or I don't know if he was in Series 2. Eric Dickerson again. Yeah, I know, right? Titans. That was a sold team going to Dustin. He is in Series 2. Well, I can hope. We pulled other guys on the flashes. But I know that him and Darnold just finally fell off, which I was not too sad about. I'll put him next to my Darnold. And we don't know yet. Well, I know. I cheated and looked at the label when I opened the box this time. I couldn't take it. Yeah, nice hit, Dustin. 3, 2, 1. That might be the last Tannehill we pull for a while. I probably shouldn't say that. He'll probably rear his head at some point. I want to see what they end up doing with him. Is he done? Is he going to move somewhere else? Is he going to be a backup? Will Levis get hurt? Will he show badly and Tannehill goes back in? He's still with the Titans, right? He hasn't moved. Where'd I put that box? I threw it over there. Whatever. No, I'm taking a stand. I'm getting make my night easier later on. I like Levis. Okay. Let's do hip rate. Rams and Titans on the board. Last 3 helmets. Oh, never mind. 2 NFC, 2 AFC. What live am I doing? I'm doing a Gold Rush. We're going to start with a multi-sport, and then we're going to do a Gold Rush football, and then we're going to either do a Rad Key and a Gold Rush, or a Gold Rush and a Rad Key, or just a Gold Rush. Depends on what you guys want to do. Full size. Big Al's Series 25 is not ready yet. This is box 11 of 100, Series 7. Dang, just tuning in, was hoping the Lions was the HP. Ron, rewind. Rewind. Remember, we had 2 HP boxes tonight. Yeah, we should have done the guesses on this one, because this one has got a much higher chance of being colored. Slipping on the pill? That's true. At least. Ron, you might want to rewind back to the start of that one. Probably him. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got. Do it, Ron. Don't put it out with your boot, Ted. I have that coming to my mind like multiple times a week. I like how you're talking out. Can you imagine if I was just like messing with you and I wasn't really being serious? I'm like, why don't you take a bite and eat up? We'll see. You guys know what movie that's from? You should. Why don't you eat up and we'll see. Well, if that man over there is Seabass, Billy Madison, get out of here. Yeah, I'm Seabass. Yeah, that's me. Okay, HP time. Dumb and Dumber, that's right. Why don't you eat up and we'll see. Here we go. Good luck to all. 3, 2, 1. The Buffalo Bills On an Eclipse. Jonathan, that's saying, well, they're two different series. So I guess you can't make that argument. But big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. I would like it if it was OJ. Make it a little more interesting. At least he can at least he can rest knowing that the killer is not after him anymore. You guys remember when he said that? He lived in fear knowing that the killer was still out there and that he was worried about his life. Buffalo for helmet number 3. Who had Buffalo? Ron, are you rewinding right now or are you still watching? This is you, Ron. Taking home both Hit Parade helmets. Good gracious. The search continues, I know. That's just the mirror time. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Little hidden goodie in there. They didn't even put him on the headliner list. Another name that people don't realize is rare and expensive. Goodness. I'm liking this this 5-boxer. Bruce Smith, Hall of Fame 09. Mr. Smith, monster of a player. He's a little decal rub, but that's pretty common on the Eclipses. Bruce Smith, Hall of Fame 09, Eclipse for the Bills. Right now. JSA certified. Nice hit, Ron. Buffalo was your random. So yes, that Laporta was from the first Hit Parade box in which you claimed and owned. So I feel like didn't you hit 3 full size on Wednesday too? You're being quiet about it. That's smart. That's smart. Bruce Smith. Big time hit there. Congrats. Let's do authentic next and then Radke last. They are about the same price point. So let's roll. We just opened this case. This was box 3, right? There's our seals. There's our top seal after I cut already. This will shine and shimmer. Come on, Jim. This is box 4 of 5. Remember, after this, we are moving straight to Big Al's multi-sport, and then we'll get into a few more full sizes tonight after that. What do we rack here? A whole brush. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a Packer. Lunar. Is it going to be the most common Lunar, or are we going to get one of the other guys that we see every once in a while? Green Bay. There was a trade offer. He stuck to his guns. That is David. Congrats, David. Chirp, chirp. Yeah, it was the opposite. Hey, there's still one left, though. Jay loves you guys. There's no label on this box unless they moved it to the bottom like this too. Nope. Maybe it's stuck to the bag or in the big box. We will see. Nate says poop. I feel like I just felt. Not one in there, not one in there. We usually can find it if we look around everywhere. See what's on the helmet here. 3, 2, 1. It is Mr. Dillon, Mr. Quadzilla. He stuck around in Green Bay. So now it's going to be Jacobs and Dillon. I've seen a few signed Jacobs Packers things, some Jones Vikings things. Radke has them, so we'll start seeing those, which is awesome. A.J. Dillon going to David. Nice hit, David. If you look hard enough, you'll find it. Sorry, excuse me. Woo, woo. Come to Papa. A.J. Dillon. Gonna see one in 20 seconds. You're hoping for it. Yeah, the two that I saw, they were both minis, but they were both slates, Green Bay slate and a Viking slate for Josh Jones and Josh Jacobs and Aaron Jones. I tried to win them. I didn't win them. They were cool. Big allergies. Yeah, I've got a loud sneeze too. Yeah, it's I'm like I'm close to my final form in like the dad sneeze. I scare everyone with it. Looking for Browns? I'm selling my Browns. He just has the Browns in this break and calling out for a Brown hit here. There's some dust on the top of this box. That tells me this is a helmet they did not want to get rid of. They were too fond of it. It sat in the warehouse. And they thought, all right, let's give it to Al. It's time to let this awesome helmet go. Al deserves it. You guys believe that or no? I don't believe half the things I say. Fifth and final helmet. 3, 2, 1. That would be the New York Football Jets. Eclipse. Two Eclipses, a Flash, a Lunar, and a Classic from this 5-boxer. Jets or Jason. Please be Sam Darnold, would be poetic. If Radke put a Darnold Jets in there, I would stop doing breaks. They wouldn't do that. Sold team curse strikes again. Tennessee won. But this one, it was the other team, and he hit on the other one. So I guess it was kind of like a handshake there, huh? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We haven't seen him in a while on a helmet. It's been a while. I like that one. That's the receiver out of Ohio State, Garrett Wilson. Fanatics and Beckett certified, so not a Radke cert on this one. Very nice. Congrats. Garrett Wilson. So let's do a recap. I still need to type it in or copy paste, so don't claim yet. We're doing our multi-sport. But before then, we started with Eric Dickerson from Big Al's Discount, Ryan Tannehill from Classic Gold Rush, Bruce Smith from Hip Raid, AJ Dillon from Gold Rush, and Garrett Wilson from Radke. Yeah, you got it, Jason. Let me copy my thing here. Okay, we're going to do a Big Al's multi-sport. Every sport and division, every division in every sport is available. We've had a few small items the last couple nights. Let's see if we can get something cool, authentic, or a large item. Doesn't really matter, though. Every item size. I'm going to stop right there. How about that? I don't need to feed you ideas, Nate, or anybody else. Whatever I was about to say was going to be just the perfect setup for whoever wanted to make a joke. I stopped myself. Jeff S., NHL Central. Other. I did have another other item today, so that's cool. NHL Central, James just barely buying on that one. AL West going to Jeff C. AL East going to Bill B. NFC North going to Jeff S. Central in the NBA going to Craig. AFC North going to Bill S. NHL Pacific going to Jeff C. NL Central going to James. Reminder, after this, guys, we're going to do a small Gold Rush photo, and then we're going to do a couple full sizes in the night. At least one. NL Central. NBA Northwest going to Dustin. Carlos, you made it, and I think you got your spot before someone else snapped it. You did. NBA Atlantic is yours. AFC West going to, I just read it and I lost it, Devin. NL Central is Gonzo, Dustin. NL East is available, Craig. NHL Atlantic is there for James. NHL Central is Gonzo, Devin. NFC North is gone. NHL Metro going to James. NHL is closed. I will ignore all NHL comments now, not to be rude, just to go quicker. NFC West going to Ron. NBA Northwest is gone, Didi. AFC West is gone, Jason. NL West is still there for Devin. You get the idea. Typing a little too fast. NFC East is going to Jason. Holy cow. Jason T. Where was that? NHL Metro gone. I said I was going to ignore it, and I still didn't. AFC North is gone. Pacific in the NBA is still there for Carlos. NBA Pacific is now gone. NBA Central is gone. NBA Southwest is there for Joseph. AFC East is gone. You can see what we got left here. We've got, in the NFL, we got the AFC South. Whoa. Didn't someone take the NFC East? That's right. They're not gone. They're not gone. AFC East was still available. I just wrote it in the wrong spot. Jason, do you want both of them? I just put your NFC East and the AFC East incorrectly. Yes, okay, perfect. That's my fault. Thank you for helping me correct it. NFC South going to Devin. AFC South going to Dustin. AL Central is gone now by way of you, Ron. And then NBA Southeast. Didn't someone just take Southeast and I stopped? Maybe not. Did no one take Southeast? A East and East and South Central, yes. NBA Southeast going to Ty. And then Bill was right after. Ty, I got you a little bit ahead of Bill. We're all closed up. Thanks, guys. This will be a two-boxer. If we want to do a couple of these tonight, we can, but we're going to move to the next stuff first. Okay, Jason, AFC East. Bill asked AFC North. Dustin, AFC South. Devin, AFC West. I obviously got a little confused on a few of these. If you guys see a mistake, please let me know. Jason, NFC East. Jeff, NFC North. Devin, NFC South. Ron, NFC West. Bill, AL East. Ron, AL Central. Jeff, AL West. Craig, NL East. James, NL Central. Devin, NL West. In basketball, we got Carlos with the Atlantic. Craig, Central. Ty with the Southeast. Dustin, Northwest. And Joseph, Southwest. NBA, we got Carlos with the still in the NBA. Carlos, Pacific. In the NHL, we got James with the Atlantic and the Metro. Jeff S with the Central. And Jeff C with Pacific. Bill S with the other. It's been a long time since I've messed up the Jeff S, Jeff C thing. Did I mess that up tonight? Or did you guys really split those? NHL Central went to Jeff S. NHL Pacific went to Jeff C. I was correct. Woohoo! Okay, next up will be a Gold Rush photo. We still have not found our headliner. I think we got 4 photos left. It'll be $14. You pick a team and you get 3 more teams in the photo. So 4 teams for $14. That'll be after this. Then we'll do a couple full size. But first off, let's figure out which numbers we're doing here. With our rose gold spinner, I added some new, so let's switch this up. 2 numbers. This is a 2-boxer. 1, 2. Crossing all the names because we already guessed wrong. 191. 191. 191. Does Devin have anything in the corner for trade? He does. I'll let you know what he has here. I don't think I've updated everything on the board. He can let you know too. But 61. 61. Oops. All right. 61 and 191. Let me grab those. See what size boxes we're going with today. The last few days have been small. Mini size box or lower or smaller. Okay, one of these days we'll get one of the interesting shaped items. Today is not that day. For the McCaffrey, he knows you like the Broncos. 61-191 from Multisport. Good luck, all. See if we get a licensed jersey or something cool at least. Sorry, 6-1. See the colors. That's an obvious one. I like it. Oakland A's. Are they moving? Jose Canseco on the custom jersey. Jose Canseco, Oakland A's. I want to say it's AL West, is it not? Yeah, AL West. Jeff C. Jeff's had a pretty decent track record with the Multisport. I want to see what the front says. It says Oakland is what it says. Good looking custom for a custom. Oakland. Jose Canseco. I play softball with Jose. You don't really, do you? I tend to not believe you guys, but one of these times. Is it a different Jose? Really? That is so cool. All right, I gotta know. Was he nice to you? Was he not nice? I know, it's weird. That's cool. There's a lot of like good softball players in this group. I've seen you guys' pictures and stuff. That's cool. Oakland A's. This one feels a little heavier. I don't know what that means. He's kind of stuck up. I wondered. That's why I asked. It is sad, man. I don't like teams moving. Obviously, I'm biased because I want an NHL team in Salt Lake, but I don't think the players are happy. I don't think. Ooh, I think this is a good one, a fun one. Ooh. This is one of those young guns that I bought directly from the factory. 24. Anybody know who that is before I unveil it? Fanatic certified, straight from Fanatics. This is a licensed jersey. I'm peeking real fast here. Pretty sure he's having a decent season. That is Seth Jarvis. Carolina Hurricanes on the Fanatics license jersey. I love the details on these ones too. Carolina, I think, is the Metro, NHL Metro, going to James. Nice hit, James. You didn't have luck in the hit parade, but now you got yourself a license from Big Al's Multisport. Great jersey. Seth Jarvis. Okay, Metro and AL West hitting. Jose Canseco, Seth Jarvis. Let's do a photo. Football photo. Sorry to you a little early there. After we do the photo, we'll move on to the Gold Rush full size, and then we might end with a Radke. And I think I tricked a few of you guys into thinking it was full size, right? I think I did. I wasn't trying to. This is just 8 spots available on this one, guys. We'll roll this photo and then we'll move on to the full size next from Gold Rush. Okay, I've got Bill B with Buffalo. I've got Sam with the New York Giants. One of these days, the dang New York Giants is going to hit for you on this one. I got Bill S with Minnesota. I've got Didi with Denver. I've got Jason with Green Bay. I've got Craig with Dallas. I've got Jeff C with Kansas City. 1 spot left. And that is going to Jeff with Chicago. Yeah. Yeah, now St. Louis is gone, so you don't have that option. That sucks. I hated seeing them leave. That's really cool, Eric. I wish. I met John Stockton as a little kid once, and he was really rude to me, but I still idolized him. I'm just going to say he was having a rough day, all right? Thanks, James. It's a cool Burns, huh? It's the one that I pulled here. Nice hit on the Jarvis. Yeah, I've been to 4 NFL stadiums, and I've not been to never been to San Francisco or St. Louis or any of those. I've been to Arizona, Minnesota, Green Bay, and Kansas City. When I say Minnesota, I mean the Metrodome. Okay, we're full here. If you didn't get to go to the Metrodome, you missed out. I didn't overbook this. No, I did not. I should say young, right, Eric? I didn't used to always have the Kung Fu Panda gut. I'm just a large individual. But I was a little skinny kid, but I was tall when I was little. Chicago, Kansas City, Dallas, Green Bay, Denver, Minnesota, Giants, and Buffalo. We're good. Let's get our randoms going. Young Al. Yeah, if you guys was talking height, actually, I'm sure you were, and it's okay. Yeah, I've never really been a small individual in whatever dimensions you want to talk about. I was tall as a little kid. Okay. Should be 24 here. Let's turn it 7 times. Yeah, even if you weren't talking about height, you can't offend me with that. I am aware that I eat a few too many burgers and fries these days. 12 pounds, 7 ounce, baby. Holy moly. You want to know what's even more shocking, Eric? I was 4 pounds something. 4 pounds. But that's because I was born 5 weeks early. I was in a little incubator. My ears were still like plugged up inside my head. I was born early. Preemie, yeah. I'm sure I would have gotten to a nice, decent 9-8 pounder. £12 pounds. Your poor mother. My kids were, I think, 8 and 9 pounds, in the 8s and the 9s. $10 months. That's insane. My daughter was, we had to wait 2 weeks after the due date for her too, which was just, I mean, I can complain, but it wasn't me. My wife had to deal with that. That's got to be just horrible. Okay. We've got Bill with Buffalo, Carolina, Jacksonville, and San Francisco. Sam, New York Giants, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, and the Chargers. Bill, Minnesota, Indy, Tampa Bay, Cincy. Devin, Denver, Cleveland, Arizona, Miami. Jason, Green Bay, Seattle, New Orleans, Detroit. Craig, Dallas, Vegas, Jets, and Washington. Jeff C, Kansas City, New England, Houston, Baltimore. Jeff S, Chicago, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and the Los Angeles Rams. Let's get this moving. We got extravaganza, and then we got the regular. Carlos, you want the Jets? Is what Craig is saying. 4 left. 2, 3, 5, and 10. 2, 3, 5, and 10. Carlos says, yeah. You selling it to him or giving it to him out of the kindness of your heart? I'll make a note if it's. Did I say 10? Do we have box 10 still? Yeah, we got to roll 10-sider. 2, 3, 5, and 10. Sell. So that would just be 350, Carlos, if we're doing straight up and down. You guys can determine if you want to do it differently. But. And then is the Niners for sale? Bill B, are you selling the Niners? Pittsburgh for sale from Sam. Sam, are you selling Pittsburgh? Obi and Ron are asking you guys. Let's figure out what box we're doing, 2, 3, 5, or 10. The 10 is represented by a 0, by the way. That's a 6, so we're going to re-roll. Pass and pass. Okay. 2, 3, 5, and 10. That's a 4, so no 4. That's a 0. So we're going box 10. Maybe the headliner was hidden at the bottom of the case. I don't think that was the case last time. Gosh. Box 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 14, 18, 19, 24, 27, 30, 32. Yeah, you send to me. You send 1050. Actually, just send 10. Sorry. Yeah, you guys both just do 10 and 3 if that makes it easier. You haven't paid yet. I'll house the dollar. Do 10 and 3. No need to send 50 cents. 10 and 3 works if you've already sent the 50. Fine as well. Number 10. Okay, just so we're all aware, next up is going to be final full size from Gold Rush, wherever I put it back here. And it's a pick one random 3. So you pick one team. There'll be 8 spots, just like this Gold Rush photo. We'll random the other 24 spots. It's $36 per spot, or 9 per team if you end up selling or trading teams. Selling or buying teams, I should say. That's what's next. You know, I tried to write 40 last time, which is what we normally do it at. But I guess if we're running an older series than the current one, I'm going to do it at 36 instead of 40. 9 instead of 10. Whew, caught it. Good luck, all. Let's see if we can pull our headliner. Our headliner last case was Ben Roethlisberger, which was great. When we do pull a headliner, it tends to be a pretty fun one. Let's see what we got here. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, no. The sell team, he hung on tight. So congrats and oh, no to both of you. That is freaking awesome. Pittsburgh, going to Sam. Sam, you've been in these 8x10s for a while and have not hit in a while, so that's a good one to hit. That is not a pictured headliner, so we might still have our pictured headliner out there, too. We had a case like this on the 8x10s where we had a few good names that were not our actual headliner. We'll have to see if this one. Bradshaw and Becca certified a snow game pitcher. That is an awesome photo. All by Pitt now. That is sweet, man. I've not seen that photo. That's freaking awesome. Terry Bradshaw. So we'll have to see. That may not be our case hit because he's not on here. Big Ben is. I'm going to guess we got a Mr. Jordan Love in here. We got 3 left. We'll have to see. That's cool. Nice hit. You haven't seen that one either, Sam? Yeah, I have not seen. Bradshaw himself has just been a tougher pull lately. I don't know why. I'll buy that if you don't want it. Okay, let's do our full size Gold Rush. There it is. 8 spots available on this one. Nice hit, Sam. Okay. Share my screen, please. Congrats, Sam. Nice hit. And look, there's Obi saying congrats too. One of these days, Obi will get you a nice Pittsburgh item. Okay. We've got. Let me refresh my screen. Lots of duplicate claims. I know you guys are trying to grab your spots. Jeff S. with Green Bay by just a second. James late on Green Bay, and then Jason a little bit down late on Green Bay as well. Nick, you've got San Francisco with 2 randoms available. So unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to do those 2. Jason late on Green Bay and San Fran. Jonathan, you've got Washington with these ones available. Bill's got Dallas. Devin has got Denver. Jeff C has got Kansas City. Eric, just a little late on Dallas, unfortunately. Dustin, you've got Minnesota. Craig, just a second behind on San Fran, as well as Ron. Jason behind on Minnesota. Jason, I got you with the Chargers to close this one out. Yes. Okay, so Miami, Detroit, Dallas, those claims. Cincy, a little late on those ones, guys. I apologize. Thomas, what's up? You really missed it. Couldn't hit the specific spot. Okay, so there are 5 randoms available for $9 each. Nick's got his 2 first up, and then Jonathan's got 3 up as well. If you buy one, it's $9 a spot for a random. I'll assign them to whoever wants to grab a random spot, which means you'd be assigned one of these teams that's left over here. Craig says he'll buy 2. Okay, so Craig, you're going to get the pinks. Ron, you're going to get these 2. And then Ty's going to take the last rando. You did not hit a spot, Ron, but I did get you with these 2 randoms. So you're good. You got those 2 for 18, Craig for 18, and Ty for 9 on those ones, okay? So we're good. That one wasn't too much of a problem. The other day was a lot of work to get those randoms going. Dallas, Denver, Kansas City, Minnesota, and the Chargers. Should have 24 here. We do. Okay. Hey, Thomas. 7 times, guys. We're going to close the night off with one more rad key after this. It'll be pick one random one. Those 6 teams are still locked, so I would say let's make sure we close it before you start extending payments. But that means you got a chance at getting one of the teams random for one of those if we end up pulling it. We're going to try a 1-box rad key after this. Multi, we can do one after that if people still want to. I don't mind doing a second one. I'll take Cleveland item if they will sell. Perfect. Brady's in for Cleveland if someone wants to sell Cleveland. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Atlanta to New England. Yeah, I know. Hello, Jay. Pretty cool. I made some cool trades this week. I think those are just as fun as hitting sometimes. Hit some Gold Rush stuff, but no Private Series stuff this last week. Okay. I didn't show my screen. I showed this at least, but I didn't show me copying the stuff in there. Which I put it all here, and then I copied 1 through 8, 9 through 16. We already got our teams there ready to go. Yeah, I just said that, Jason. Jeff S. Green Bay, Atlanta, Baltimore, Arizona. Nick, San Francisco, Carolina. Jonathan R. Washington. Bill S. Dallas, Tampa, Jacksonville, and the Jets. Devin, Denver, Indy, Chicago, and Houston. Jeff C. Kansas City, Buffalo, Cincy, and Detroit. Dustin, Minnesota, Philly, Giants, and Seattle. Jason, Chargers, Cleveland, New Orleans, and New England. If you want to sell Cleveland, Brady's up for that. Let him know. And then we've got Craig with Vegas and Miami, Ron with Pittsburgh and the Rams, and Ty, you've got Tennessee. You can hear the Cardinals chirping? You did get them. Jason, do you want to sell Cleveland for $9? Keep, but we'll trade. Okay. I don't know that anyone's going to trade you for Cleveland. So do you want to sell or keep him? I don't think anyone's going to trade you for Cleveland. So either take the sell or just say not for sell. Otherwise, we're going to get rolling here. I shouldn't say no one will trade you. Maybe someone will trade you. So let's give it a second to see if someone wants to trade for Cleveland. If not, then you can sell Cleveland if you want to. So I'm not trying to bully you into selling them. But I don't think anyone's going to trade for it. What do I know, though? You're good selling, Jason? Now watch, they're going to come out, and I'm going to get the stink eye. Okay, Brady, I got you with Cleveland. I got a few different things sold, okay? So, Jason, you just 27 spot, and then Brady 9. Okay. Radkey up after this, guys, with the 6 teams being blocked. I'm going to type in the chat to tell you which 6 teams are blocked. For those that didn't see on the post or don't remember, blocked teams in Radkey. Why can't I think of the last? There it is. My brain wasn't working. Block teams in Radkey are Cleveland, Green Bay, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, and Pittsburgh because they have the big headliner names that I believe should be available to everyone as a chance as a random until one of them hits, and then they're all open again. But for Gold Rush, let's see what we got here. Box 3, the final one from this case. I do have one more case of this series. We'll save it for a rainy day as well, maybe Wednesday if I don't have Series 25 up and ready yet, which is looking like a 50-50 chance here. I've not boxed any of them. I did all my inventory, got everything ready, built the series, but I need to box up whatever it is, 190 helmets, which is no small task. I know that some of them are already boxed up. I need to re-number them. I need to get the Wonka points on the back of them for the new series of Wonka points. That's a lot of work. Okay, I didn't see the label. I don't know what team this is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is a New York Football Giants Lunar. And I'm pretty sure I can tell with that little thing on the bottom there who that is. Giants were Dustin. Dustin, Gold Rush being nice to you today. That's good. Two in a night? Yeah, you don't have that. Don't make me feel sad. Hold on one second, typing this. Congrats, man. Okay, let's see what you got. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but my brain always says Ojulari because we pulled so many of them, but he's not around anymore. I think it's Odell Beckham, Barkley, Taylor, says Jason. 3, 2, 1. I'll never get bored of pulling him. I'd like to see him on a few more different styles in the next upcoming series. We've seen him a ton on Lunars. But I like the Lunar with red ink. With red ink, I think it looks great. Lawrence, Taylor, and Lunar going to Dustin. Congrats, Dustin. 2 in a night indeed. You closed out the end of that case from Gold Rush. Beauty of a hit. Lawrence, Taylor. Yeah, congrats. That's awesome. I've got a couple Taylors in my PC, and they're not going anywhere. Okay, it's Radkey time. I'm going to grab a drink while you guys are claiming here. Remember, those 6 teams are blocked. If you claim one, oh, jeez. I'm a little clumsy tonight. Do not pay quite yet until we see if we can get this one full. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're even close to full. There's a ton of duplicate names, but let's see where we get here. And to help, besides those headliner names, here are names for people that are on. I'll go through it with you guys to help us get this full. This series, looking through the names, is, I think, the best series we've had from Ricky. Great headliners. There's less headliners, but even the non-headliner names, there's a ton of big names in there. So let's see where we get here. Let's see where we get. The John Randall was won by Joseph, and it was traded to me. Sucker. Just kidding. Are you interested in it? I traded for it. Well, he was looking for a trade, and I said, I like it. Yeah, if you want to look at trades, just let me know. I'm always open to trade offers. Worst I can say is, no, you're crazy. I don't want that helmet. Jonathan, Minnesota. Denver's going to Didi. Yeah, he's a cool player. Send me what you got for trade. I'm never going to turn you guys down on looking at trades, ever. I'll always look at trades. If you guys are looking for items from me in my messages and I'm just so far behind, I will get back to you guys. I promise. I will try. Blake, Dallas, spot 4. There's a few other Minnesotas that got deleted, but Bill, yours is there too, and it's a little behind. San Francisco going to Ron. Jeff, Detroit, Minnesota's gone. Remember to hold off on payments for just a second, guys. Let's see how far we get here. 07, Brady. I got you with Indy. Jeff's got the Saints. A non-pitchered headliner, Breeze, would be a great hit. We pulled him once from Radkey. Craig taking Kansas City. Where am I? Jason taking the Chargers. James, the Saints are gone a little bit ago. They're gone a lot of bit. They're completely gone. Scott, the Rams. What's up, Scott? James, Buffalo. Yeah, you go watch some tape on him. He was an extremely good player. He's just a fun guy. It's fun during the collection hobby, guys. When you're collecting stuff, I know a lot of us are really interested in what they're worth and the price and how rare they are, and that's most of the fun or part of the fun with the collection. But the other part for me is knowing who they were. Sometimes we dog on guys without even really knowing what they did or how they played. You go watch it, it makes you appreciate some of your stuff a little more, in my humble opinion. Take a little bit of the pricing out of it, and it makes the hobby pretty fun. 4 spots left. You guys are good to send. We can get this closed. I have faith in us. Make sure I didn't double or single. Okay, so 4 spots left. Some of the players that are left on some of these teams: Patrick Peterson, Arizona; Drake London, Atlanta; Shannon Sharp is available for both Baltimore and Denver, but I put him on the Baltimore spot. Keekly, Carolina. That's a nice name we pulled from Gold Rush there today. Peppers for Chicago instead of Carolina or Green Bay. Jamar Chase. So Pittsburgh's still locked in this one, Brandon. We didn't hit one of the headliners yet. As soon as we hit one, it'll be unlocked. I'm sure that's what you're asking is, do we unlock it? Not quite yet. Devin taking Baltimore. So I should skip the ones that you can't claim, obviously. So you can't claim Cleveland. But Cincinnati's Jamar Chase. Can't claim Green Bay yet. Nico Collins, McCardell. Can't claim Vegas, but Crosby's a cool non-headliner here for them. Can't claim Miami. New England is Teddy Bruschi, and I think Rob's on there as well. Giants, Tiki Barber. Jets. Jets are not a lock team. No. Gardner. Sauce Gardner. I think Garrett Wilson was on there as well. Philadelphia is Devonta Smith. I want to say that it was, when I saw poll, was a Slate Authentic, so that's pretty cool. Pittsburgh's locked, but when they're not, Bettis is a cool non-headliner name, even though he's a headliner. Seattle, Sean Alexander, Eddie George, and Joe Theismann. I would get to that. I just hadn't looked at the chat yet. Change me to Cincinnati. You got it. So what I'm going to do here is put you at the back of the line since we're not full yet. Seattle, if you get him as a random, wouldn't that be nice? 15 going to, that was you claiming him. Okay, so Ron taking, oops. You know what, I'm going to take Scott first since we knew for sure that he was taken. And then you're going to take 16 here. And we got 1 spot left because we took 1 number out and changed it for a different number. Yeah, for now, yep. You got to have a seat to make it happen. I'm not sure. Who are you talking about, though? You trying to write Favre? If you're trying to write Favre, so let's make an example here. Let's say that the Pittsburgh helmet does hit. They're signed one that has like Lynn Swan and all these people. Then Green Bay would be available in the next claim, and Favre is one of their players. Same with Cleveland with Garrett, and assuming there's not 2 headliners, but we're going to assume there's not. So if there's a second one, great. 1 spot left here. We're ready to roll. Dustin taking Carolina. I was happy to see Luke come out in Gold Rush. There's a few guys that we got so used to having hit all the time, and then all of a sudden you blink and they're not available anymore as much as they used to be, and take it for granted. You're good. You're good. And Keekly's one of those guys. I think after he retired, people held onto his stuff, and I'm not sure that he signed a ton since. Maybe he just did now. Maybe that's why Gold Rushes. They do forget. He was extremely good, and he retired young, but we hit him a lot, so it wasn't like as fun to hit him, even though he's a big name. But now we just don't see him as much. So again, that's the backside of the breaks that are fun to keep track of, is how often and common guys are. Okay, here's our randoms. So there's 6 lock teams that will be assigned to 6 of you, 16 of you. of the 16 spots. If you get one of those, you got a chance to hit one of those cool headliners. 7 times here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7. I think you're just making me realize right now that I do not have a Luke Kuechly. Someone just messaged me yesterday and said, hey, did you still want that Kuechly Blaze? I think I asked him about it like a year ago. I do not have a Luke Kuechly. I have a McCaffrey Blaze and I have a Peppers something, but I don't think I have a Kuechly. What in the world? Well, I know what I'm going after in Gold Rush cases now, or in helmets. I've not claimed Carolina, though. Okay, 7 times. I got a you got a Luke Chrome. That's nice. That's a cool one. Is it like the blue ink, the light blue ink? Those ones are fun. Oh. Nick, I'm sorry. I forgot to put emphasis that you had your random for sale. I totally forgot to say if someone wanted to buy it. I'm sure other people saw it, but usually I try to push it a little bit for you. Are they still for sale? Is Atlanta still for sale for 16 for someone that wants to jump in? That's my fault. I apologize. You want a Dak Blaze? You would sell? Okay, so Atlanta's for sale. There's my Dak Blaze. I don't do that often, but if you say the exact helmet that's sitting right behind me, I might as well show you, right? Yeah, Blaze was the first set I started. I'm almost there. Missing 3. That's a good joke, Dustin. Someone said a Dak, but it got intercepted. Okay, anybody want Atlanta for 16 in this series? The Falcons are available. Did I read off the rest of the randoms? I did not. So let's do that now while you guys are looking at Atlanta. So, Nick, you got Tampa, Atlanta, which are for sale. Jonathan R., you got Minnesota, Jacksonville. Devin, you got Denver, Green Bay. There's one of the headliners. Blake, Dallas, and Vegas. There's another one of the headliners. Ron, San Francisco, Cleveland. There's another one of the lock teams. Jeff S., Detroit, New England. Brady, Indy, and the Giants. Jeff C., New Orleans, and Philly. Craig, Kansas City, and Pittsburgh. There's another one. Scott, Rams, and Chargers. There's another one. That Chargers one might be, I'm going to leave my opinions out of it. It's a cool helmet. There's some cool helmets in these. James, Buffalo, and Houston. Devin, Baltimore, and Miami. That's another lock team. That's all of them, right? Yep. Jason, Cincy, and Tennessee. Scott H., Chicago, and the Jets. Ron, Seattle, Washington. Dustin, Carolina, Arizona. I swear you always get Arizona, Dustin. So want a Staubach? Yeah, I don't think I have a Staubach in my collection either. Las Vegas is up for trade. Ron says Cleveland for Green Bay. Devin? Cleveland for Green Bay. Jax is available, maybe. Tennessee for Las Vegas. I'll trade either of mine for Las Vegas. Carolina or Arizona for Vegas. Blake. Tennessee for Vegas. Blake. Do you say no thanks for Cleveland for Green Bay? Ooh, Kansas City and Pitts. Yeah, you did. You got the locked one in Kansas City there. Probably the only Raider I'd want. Crosby, what are you talking about? Okay, so is that you saying no to Cleveland for Green Bay? The question is Al's PC less than 200 items? Eric, the other day, I don't know what I was doing, but it all of a sudden came out to me where I thought, I never answered Eric when he said, which Blazes am I still missing? Remember you asked that last time, and I don't think I answered you. Did I answer you? I'm going to give you guys time to answer these questions. Yeah, Crosby's nice too. What's your guess, Eric? Above or below 200 in the full-size helmets. No, you did not. Yeah. So the 3 teams I'm missing, they're all AFC. I'm missing Indianapolis, Miami, and Buffalo. Those are probably the 3 hardest blazes to get. A lot of them are just signed by the big boys, and they're all 1,000+ helmets, and I take my time with them. So, DD, Vegas for Green Bay. Also, for anyone that did not get in, Atlanta is still for sale for 16. Oh, I meant in general, but I guess your full size is around 140. The full size is it's over 200. The full size collection. And then I don't collect a ton of minis. I got a bunch of hockey jerseys now in my collection. A bunch of other things like pucks but yeah, full size is the majority of my collection. You're good, Ron. So no, he said no to Cleveland for Green Bay. Can we see the Blaze collection minus the 3 helmets? I could take a picture of it. I don't know if I can. So total, would you say over 400 with everything? Probably a little under 400 with everything. But full size alone is over 200. I'll buy Cleveland. I don't think they're for sale. I'll sell or trade Cleveland, says Ron. Jason says he'll buy Cleveland. Ron, remember that was one of the lock teams. Cleveland was. Just reminding everyone, Green Bay, Vegas, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Chargers, and Miami were the 6 lock teams. I'm going to give you guys 30 more seconds to clean these up. If we're going to sell Cleveland, or if we're going to trade Cleveland for Green Bay, if we're going to trade Vegas for Green Bay, Blake was offering. Didi, I do not like the Raiders. You answered that. Tennessee's for sale. Atlanta's for sale. Last chance on all those, and then we're going to roll. Let's figure out what box we're rolling with here. This is the last break of the night, guys, unless there's more than 3 of you that want to do a multi-sport. I'll do one more multi-double box if there's enough in here that want to. We got boxes 1, 2, 4, and 6. Ron, do you want to sell Cleveland still or trade Cleveland? Jason says he'll buy. Yes, multi, so there's 1. If there's a few more that want to do it, we'll run a second one. 1, 2, 4, and 6 are the numbers we're looking for here. 1, 2, 4, and 6. Not only because I want this green line. Okay, so you're keeping Cleveland. 2. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, just reminding you guys who the lock teams are. Generally, a lock team would be traded for a lock team or wouldn't be sold, but that's totally up to you guys. Man, I love that photo. Box 2 is down in the middle. Let's move some stuff around. But again, I'm not you guys. You guys do whatever the heck you guys want. Hold, not sold. Okay, so you're going to hold it. And I don't think you got to trade for it other than maybe you didn't get a trade. It was Green Bay. Nathan, it will for sure be ready by Monday, but I may have it ready by Wednesday. We'll have to see. Just depends. I got to box up 100. I think it's 196 this series. There's number 2. Keeping Green Bay. Okay, I don't think anybody's moving anything, so let's just roll. For sure ready by Monday. Brand new series. But there's a chance that if I work from sun up to sundown tomorrow that I can get it all ready. I do have a couple of meetings tomorrow in different locations for my actual job. After I get done with that, I'll head home, and I think I have to take my daughter to dance and stuff. So I'm going to try to get through it fast, and we'll see where I get. I can come help. Don't forget the Wonka points. Yeah, I do have to put all the Wonka points on there. I kind of want my kids to do it again. I thought that was fun that I just had no idea which ones they put them on it. They had fun doing it too. Okay, good luck all. I only saw one person say yes, multi-sport. So if we get a couple others, I'll do another one. If not, we're gonna call it a night after this one. No Chromes pulled tonight. No Chiefs pulled tonight. So unless this is a Chrome, we likely are not going to hit our. That's the problem, though. It's like everyone that says they want to help me, and I have people help me, but it slows me down so much. Even if an adult helps me, it's just I'm so much quicker because I've done this for so long, and I have the specific ways that I do it that it just slows me down. So there's no point. We got ink on the box again. I'm not going to show you the color. Let's see if it matches. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. I see the style. That's all. I can't even see what team it is yet. I don't know who has. There's the team. I see it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! I absolutely love that they put quite a few of this style in this series. I think these helmets, done with the right ink, look clean and nice and beautiful. Philadelphia Slate. Maybe it's someone else, but remember I mentioned I think this person was on an authentic Slate. But maybe this is a rep version. Maybe the one I saw was a rep and I got confused. I don't know. Jeff C., that was your random. Philadelphia. And if it's the color ink, this is going to look nice, I hope. 3, 2, 1. It's not the color. That still looks so nice. Silver ink. Saw a very dark blue that looked too dark, but do let us late. Yeah, I think it just depends. Such a nice looking helmet. Who is that though? Is that Swift? That's not Dawkins' signature though. It looks like it says 20. Let me see if I can figure out who this is. I don't know if that would be. Yeah, no, that's not Dawkins. I don't think it's Swift either. But who is it? I wouldn't imagine that they would have a slate signed by Swift. Is why I'm saying that. This might be someone that I don't see a ton of. Let's see. Either that or I'm just losing my mind. Swift was 0, yeah, but that looks like a 2 and a 0, or a 2 and a. Is it Shady McCoy? Give me 1 second, guys. I'll scan it, but I'm gonna see if I can find something real fast here. I'm gonna have to look it up. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's Dallas Goedert, but that's not his number. Could that be Goddard? I think these ones will let you scan and go right to the site, right? New edition. New corner or something? Yeah. Is it Slay? That might be Darius Slay. You son of a. Yeah, no, they don't. I don't have the full. I don't think it's Slate either, but I love the Slate helmets too. It's not in there. Hold on 1 second. I think this is a newly signed helmet, and sometimes it takes a second to. This is rare for me to Slate number 3. This is rare for me to not know it immediately. I honestly think it's Goddard, but Devin's asking for another multi, and no one else is biting onto it. Sam said another rad key. It's getting later here. I think I'm going to sign off. That might be Dallas Goedert, but did he change his number? I'm pretty positive that's Dallas Goedert. Someone else look up his autograph and tell me that doesn't look like him. But let me see what number that could possibly be. I don't think it's a number. I think that's just part of his signature. Like, I think it's Dallas, and then that's like the T up there. You've had Goddard. I'm almost positive that's Goddard. Look up his signature somewhere and tell me that doesn't look like his. It's 1000% Goddard without his number. That's just his signature. The 20 is throwing us all off because that's not a 20. Look at like a slate mini helmet. It's just his number. It's just his signature without his number. That threw me off. I should have just gone with my first instinct with Dallas, but I thought that said 20. It sent me down a rabbit hole that I didn't need to go down. It's not registered yet with Fanatics. Yeah, it's Dallas Goedert, but that looks like it says 20 or 28. Yeah, it's not 20. It's just a signature. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it. I don't think we have enough steam to do either one of the other series. That's a cool helmet. Dallas Goedert also doesn't sign a lot. I think he's a great player. Part of the reason I like rad keys, we get players that are kind of outside the normal run of the mill stuff that we see frequently. So that's not too bad for our first 3 rad keys. We're still missing our headliner, so one of these 3 hopefully has one. I don't know if it's 1 per case with just these 6 headliners. It should be, but we'll see. You think that's Rashad Penny? I'm going to send you a link. There's a mini helmet signed by Goddard that is just identical. Here, I'll show my screen. I forgot that I can show my screen. Take out that 88. Look at that like cross number up there. That is identical on the mini there, just not with a number. That's a different one, though. I think he may have used to sign differently. Because I know what you're saying, Jonathan. We've hit Goddard in the past. It was a while back, and he looked different. That is 100% him. I'll reach out and figure out why the thing's not in the system, but ran out of space for the 88. He kind of did. But they don't always put their numbers on it either. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out. That was a fun night, even without Big Al's full size. The only Big Al hunt we had tonight was discount, back-to-back Rams in the discount. That doesn't happen often. We had Laporta from Hip Parade. We had Bruce Smith from Hip Parade. Hip Parade did well tonight. Ed McCaffrey from Radkey. Garrett Wilson from Radkey and Dallas Goedert from Radkey. Lawrence Taylor from Gold Rush. Ryan Tannehill from Gold Rush. A.J. Dillon from Gold Rush. Big Al's multi-sport, we had a nice licensed Fanatics Seth Jarvis for the Hurricanes and a Jose Canseco jersey for the A's. Pucks were fun tonight. We had Josie, Hasek, and who's our other decent hit there? Stutzler, whatever his name was. Dylan Cousins for Buffalo. Some fun stuff tonight, guys. Our photo was really awesome, too. Terry Bradshaw. Pick one random one, single, multi. I'm going to sign off. I appreciate you guys wanting to do more, and I normally would, but I kind of had like that 2.5 hour. Because what happens after this, guys, I usually stay up. Yeah, I'll send you some pics. I usually stay up until, at the very least, midnight, getting all this stuff done. People always say, why don't you just do it the next day? Because the next day I've got a billion other things to do. So if I stay up much longer doing this, then it pushes me back to go to bed at 1 or 2 a.m. and I have to wake up at 7. It's just not fun. So anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out. We did a lot of fun stuff, and that's because of you guys. So it was fun. sorry to those that just sucked it up tonight, and congrats to those that did well. Some fun stuff. Wednesday, we'll see if we got Big Al's or if we're going to do some more mixers and rack key and other things. Just depends on what how far I get tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you on Wednesday if you're around. If not, we'll see you later on in the week.